So the name of this poem is called Little Red. To the enemy, I may look like Little Red Riding Hood, even though my destination is not grandma's house. I got goodies in my basket, the very reason why the wolf wants to pounce. He sees the road that's paved ahead, so he believes since he can outrun me that somehow he can get me bound. But like I said, I got goodies in my basket, but my destination is not grandma's house. I'm covered in this red so easily I can be perceived. I got this pressure upon me just like a sore thumb that was squeezed. But even though I can be spot out quickly because the one that chose to bleed, my appearance is purposely made visible for those that are in need. This basket was weaved for the sick, not just for grandma's ill to plead. There's medicine that can fix any fractures that haven't been gauzed by the right seams. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm human and without him I'm easily deceived. It can be by this phone, even past mistakes God has already cleaned. Distractions can taunt my perspective and tease the way that I believe. Just in a split second, if I'm not focused, I can easily be detached from the very basket that gave me a reason to breathe. But he continues to remind me of the word he placed inside this basket to encourage me to cling. Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. Therefore be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Matthew 10, verse 16. I'm a woman that will continue to cry out wolf because here they don't stop popping up on the scene. They come with stages and platforms. They will even blend in by stating John 3:16. They clothe themselves as sheep by professing that they're Christians. Just because they speak his word doesn't mean that they take the time to listen. Just like Little Red Riding Hood, I will address the issues by questions. Thank you to the Holy Spirit that knows how to draw out confessions. When Little Red Riding Hood came to the house, she said, "Oh, Granny, what big ears you have, all better to hear you with," replied the wolf. "Granny, what big eyes you have," said Little Red Riding Hood. "All better to see you with," replied the wolf. "Oh, Granny, what big teeth you have," gasped Little Red Riding Hood. "All better to eat you with," replied the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood shouted, "Help! We have to believe we need his way out, so call on the helper for help." The Holy Spirit is the only one to help us to judge, to see what's distinct from what's real sheep to what's something else. We're sheep, so let's watch who acts as predators, then who are perceived weak. That's why as sheep, we are labeled as prey. Thank God we are sheep who have the good shepherd. Jesus is his name. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits, you will know them. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15 to 20.
Be careful.